Hello everybody, Aaron Prime 117 is here again with another movie review. Oh boy, I think I almost drained my throat right there. Today we are going racing, we're going travel, and we are going all out. Now, today is Gran Turismo. Now, when I saw Gran Turismo, I saw it alone instead with my friends, but it was such a good movie, and the story was so great. A teenage boy who actually wanted to be cool at gaming and all, like playing on those racing simulators, even though his parents or his father didn't think it would be any good and all. He fulfilled his dream well. And here's a good thing to that movie and all. It just goes to show that you have your own dream and you want to achieve and all. If it's something that your parents don't think it's any good and all, it actually shows when you put your mind to it and all, and you feel so determined, and also you're full of confidence and all, you can achieve that goal. And that's what the protagonist did in the Gran Turismo film, which was really good too. And all, like the way how it all went out, how it all played out, how the trainers were in the head of the program were calling for as many players who played the Gran Turismo racing game and all on those rigs simulators and all. It was like so cool and all. Not to mention they'd have a selection of top 10 racers who could qualify. It all went out pretty good and all too. Especially when our main protagonist finally became the selected winner during all the training and all. And he also like during one of those scenes when he was out on the track and all with the trainer that was brought in from another guy's team and all because he was fed up with the stubborn person in that racer. It was quite something though. And when our protagonist said the brakes were glazed, I was trying to understand what that meant though. But like I'm probably guessing it meant like that the brakes were like not as strong or something, or maybe like they weren't fitted right. So who knows? But like how the scene played out then when it was turned out that the brakes were glazed and the coach was actually kind of like surprised and all. No, that scene just played out all willy-nilly and all, but it was done pretty good though. And now we're like moving further on and all though like that movie and all, it's quite a good inspiration for playing the racing games of Gran Turismo and all. Well, heck, it kind of looked like a cool, slick racing setup I've seen before though, like with those old kid toy tracks, and also like those remote controls, and what else? Almost reminded me of street racing a little bit though, on a street circuit though, but who knows? Suits look pretty cool and all. It kind of looked like Formula Racing or NASCAR suits a little bit though, and the way the cars designs are looking and all, it's nothing like NASCAR nor Formula, but more like dang, I don't really know how to describe them though, but they're slick looking ones though that went out on the track though. And like I've raced on a few video games before and all with certain tracks like that though, but the way the movie was done out with the tracks and all the racing moments and all though, it was intense and all though. And naturally, that kind of racing can really put you in quite a tough situation, especially when you're maneuvering in turns, avoiding crashes, avoiding wrecks, speeding for the finish and all though. It's as intense, maybe some would say as life or death maybe though. I don't even know if that fully makes sense though. But hey, this movie was so fun and all though, and like it just makes me wonder and all like how many films I've seen and all that show a protagonist is achieving his or her goal in so many ways and all though, and like what do they want to do in the future and how they go about doing it. And when the parents like put them down and all though and saying it's impossible, and then when they prove them wrong and all, it's very interesting and all. Like, I've seen that in many other video scenarios and other things too. But in a movie and all, though, there's quite a lot to be displayed. Such as determination, guts, dedication, and skill, I guess. But who knows? If you all know more about that stuff too, sound off in the comments on what you know and all too. I'd like to see and hear what you all have to say about it as well. But more or less though, moving on though, if this movie also is an inspiration to you to play the Gran Turismo racing games, I say go back to have some fun and all, and play the current generation too. It's a lot of fun and all when you look back and all and how they were all put together. And like a racing movie like this, it was like how do I put this? Dang, it's hard to explain it actually though, because I remember when I saw that NASCAR movie and all, although everything was played out rough in that one, but it had its funny moments, and so did this one. But determination and everything that comes in play with a protagonist to fulfill his or her dream and all, it just goes to show when you put your mind to it and all, the impossible can be achieved. Though I believe that only goes a long way with certain situations and all, but not everything in this world. But who knows? Anyway, hey, I'm actually looking forward when I see that movie again one day. Even though I know it's off the screen now on the theaters, it'll be cool to watch it again on digital one day. Hey, not to mention there's a whole lot more to see. Heck, I might just one day buy myself a Gran Turismo racing outfit and a helmet one day, to advertise one of my Gran Turismo games I might play from nostalgia or on the modern generation. Who knows? It's a fun way to show what cool games are coming up and all. But anyway, now that we're about to bring this to a close and all, or I'm about to bring it to a close, the movie was really great. I can't wait to see it again. And also, for this is something I'm going to say to all of you out there. When you watch movies like Gran Turismo and other ones that show a protagonist is fulfilling his or her dream and all, though, and how they do it, take a look at it and then maybe close your eyes, think about yourself inside and out, and what your future dream is and how you can go about doing it. If it's something that some people say it's impossible to do in some way, either like being a pro racer or a special YouTuber or making good money off of doing these things in a career and all, just look up to how it's done and all, why so many people say it's impossible and only very few can achieve it. Though, if you put your mind to it and all, and feel determined, and also will make sure you're dedicated to it, I say go for it. Right? Don't let anyone stop you. And if the setbacks come, just take it like a man and move on. That's all it takes. Don't let anyone put you down or anything. Because the way that rude racer was towards the protagonist in the movie, he got what he deserved and all. Like when he crashed or when he would lose and all. Though, because all I can say this much, he's a bully, and a fool. And bullies and fools, in that matter, they always get what's coming to them somewhere down the road. But moving on to the last bit of the end, and I hope you all have seen the movie. Well, many of you have seen it, though. I hope, and I hope you enjoy it again when you see it again, and maybe even play the Gran Turismo racing games and experience the fun and all. And if any of you have also done these kinds of racing games on those cool driving rigs and all like for simulators and all, sound off in the comments on what it's like and all, though, because I might just think of getting one myself. Maybe somewhere down the road if I choose to upgrade from just simple controller and all. But hey, that's the fun of it and all. So I'll see you all again in another movie review soon. Enjoy the films, race well, and keep things going. I'll see you all soon. Aaron Prime 117 signing off.